Where is it?
Is it working?
Oh, it's, yeah, I got a red dot on your thing. I just gotta find it. Oh, there it is.
There it is. Okay. Delayed reaction. They're almost 40 seconds. Oh, sorry. Is it working? Let me work it. Where was that song? It's your yappa. It's your yappa. ChadArmesTV, baby. We back like we left our car keys. Yo, yo, yo. King Lonis River Rat.
Yeah, watch out.
There we go.
A bit better.
Yeah, well, that glare from that's what makes it look foggy, I think. Just see how it shows. See how bright it is on the thing. Y'all be sure to come on in here and hit the like button, man. We're getting started here. Chilling with Chaddy and Mel, Monday Night Lives like we normally do. Having good times, you know what I mean?
So it gives it a little character. It's a little gloomy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's messing with me bad. Well, I didn't know if it was because I was sleep deprived.
Oh, yeah, see, it don't look like that on there, though.
It's just, that's for me, though.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
I don't know, then. Don't you know?
Did I wipe it off enough?
Oh, yeah, it's not that, yeah, I mean, it don't look like that on here.
Huh.
Hey, how are you?
How's that, Squizzles?
Squizzler, yeah. Y'all be sure to hit the like button, dadgummit. 14 is in here. Let's hit them likes, hit them likes buttons. God, everything plural. This stream is unofficially sponsored by Prime Energy Drink, the original one. Tastes exactly like a Nas, but better. Nas is always my favorite. What used to be my favorite energy drink before they all are stepped on. Now it's like zero sugar. And now I can't go back and drink a regular energy drink. It's like too harsh. But Prime, the original Prime tastes exactly like a Nas.
Tammy, Facebook does not like it when you share YouTube videos, so that's probably why. You just have to copy the link on the tab on whatever video on YouTube, and then when you go to make your status on Facebook, you paste the link and it'll automatically pop up.
Yeah. Hope everybody's having a good Monday so far.
We've had an eventful one. My daughter is struggling to breathe. Her getting up and making a decision to go to the bathroom is detrimental on whether or not she'll stop breathing. Got a call about 2 o'clock this morning and thought we were going to have to rush her to the hospital. Kind of went through all the steps with her brother on what they needed to do to try to get her calmed down enough, because unfortunately when you can't breathe, your anxiety goes through the roof. And it just heightens the situation. And so I said, if you can hang on till in the morning, I will get some meds down to her. And so we jumped up after only a few hours of sleep, raced down there, took the meds once I got them in my possession this morning, and then getting my hands on some more here in a little bit. So we're going to make another trip back down there to give her those meds. So it's been eventful.
Salute to you guys. We just hit 87,000 subscribers.
Oh, yeah.
On the channel. Or actually 87,003. So shout out to you guys. we're 1,000 subs closer to that 100K. So we're under 13K away. We just hit 87,000. So thank y'all again. Thank you for the support. There's only 7 likes though, so this is not going to be acceptable. So there's 15 of y'all in here, and only a little over half, not even half of you have liked it. So I'm gonna need y'all to hit that like button, or I mean, hit the fucking like button. I couldn't think of nothing like funny or clever to say. I'm tired of shit.
Yeah, we're exhausted.
But we're back. You know what I mean? I'm sorry to hear that, Nathan. But yeah, man, there's 9 likes.
Speaking of cars, my son called me the other day because we didn't do anything for Mother's Day. We typically don't do anything if the holiday falls on a Sunday, because my kids work in the service industry, and I'm like, get that money. You know, you need to work on Mother's Day. You need to get that money. We'll do something the following day. I'm not a selfish human being. So, Monday rolled around and my son was like, oh shit, it's mine and my girlfriend's 3-year anniversary. I was like, okay, it's whatever. They went and did their thing, and he calls in the middle of the night and he says, hey mom. And I was like, what? He said, Emma's car got stolen. Now, Emma had just got this car. Just got delivered like 3 weeks prior. And I said, her car got stolen? Like, from where? He said, the apartment. We were asleep. I said, well, how did you find out if you were asleep? He said, the police called and said, hey, your car's been stolen. So, I was dealing with that last Monday. So, my only off day has been eventful the last few go-rounds.
So yeah, that's what's been the last 24 hours, or well, 12 hours. Well, yeah, 24, a little under.
The Monday before that, I think we were recovering from going to the redneck rave and being like asshole deep in mud for 2 or 3 days.
Yep. And we should have that big epic vlog video out this week sometime. I've been posting shorts. It was so much footage because Squint's got some, and then some other folks got some, and then I had a ton that Mel got. Excuse me. So I'm piecing all that together this week. I'm hoping to have it to where it'll come out by the weekend. So stay tuned for that. It's definitely going to be cool. It's going to be 30 to 40 minutes, like a dope vlog of tailgates. Not tailgates, sorry, redneck rave.
River Rat, he did end up finding it when he and I started, when we became friends. I found it and got it to him, and we all agreed we liked it better dry than we did in the milk. So
yeah, I wish they brought that back though. I love that cereal.
Yeah.
And then I guess they just didn't. They just stopped making it.
Yeah.
Pandemic, they were trying all kinds of new shit.
There was. When he was cereal shopping.
Oh yeah, I on my other channel, my Chaddy Bobby channel, I had some cereal shopping videos. They were getting very creative. They've scaled back now, but
that was one of the things. Not this past birthday, but the birthday before. He had told me that he was looking for it was like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but it was a Blueberry Crunch, and they had stopped making it. So I went on a hunt, and I ended up finding not that particular brand, but another brand. And then I had like 2 or 3 other boxes of like blueberry flavor type cereal, and he had this giant birthday gift bag full of cereal. And when I opened the trunk, he was like, is that for me? I was like, yep, it's all you.
All yours, dog.
So then this year I got him a bag that didn't. They didn't have as many new cereals out, but it was definitely a bag full of interesting snacks.
Bro, PB&J cereal, if they could make it happen, that would be fire. But I don't. They might not be able to make that happen and make sense. But they've done all kinds of other shit that shouldn't have made sense. But I haven't ever seen that before.
Like the potato chips that tasted like pancakes, strawberry pancakes.
Yeah, which
That was weird.
it did.
I mean, that was
I
good.
didn't understand it whatsoever, but it made. I mean, it tasted like bacon, maple syrup, I mean, it tasted like all that.
Yeah.
Strawberry. I
Full
don't know how they
cereal.
did it. But it's not a chip that like I could eat a bunch of. We ate a couple of them and we were like, cool. But like, it's not one you can just sit and eat. I couldn't anyway. So, Red Bull, shout out Red Bull. Yeah. But yeah, man, I've been back in the lab recording. I've had a few songs in the tuck, but we're really fixing to ramp up a bunch of those while the getting's good. That's kind of how my creativity comes with the music. Is it comes in droves where it'll be a good couple of months where I can bang out 20, 30 songs, and then I may go 6, 8 months without recording nothing. That's kind of how I've always done.
Yeah, that's
So
worm. That's worm.
yeah, whizzle fizzle.
Those were signs that were printed up when we had his funeral. Lex or somebody got them printed up. Or was that Squints? Squints did them for Lex? I don't know. So
I can't remember who printed those. If Squints may have. I can't remember, but can make PB&J cookie cereal. Should be a thing. Yeah, yeah. They can make an Uncrustable. You know, what I mean, there's hope. But I'll say this though, like for them to do it, they'd have to do it similar how they did the Pop-Tart cereal because the filling in the pot and that shit didn't really do nothing. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we got some bangers on the way for sure. For sure. Y'all be sure to hit that like button, son. Shout out to the people that's tapped in right now. Be sure to hit the like button. Subscribe if you hadn't already. We just hit 87,000 subscribers. We go live every Monday, usually between 6 and 8 p.m. Central Time. We usually go live for about an hour, hour and a half, just depending on how much we've got going on. But yeah, this is a normal thing if y'all are new to the channel.
Yeah.
Finks, Ryan, Fordham, Victoria, Tammy, Nathan, Jay Bird, Trunk Monkey. Oh yeah, his old video is classic. Shout out Scooter Beggins. Just trying to make shit happen, Captain. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's been rough with Birdie, which when she was younger there was a whole lot more of these episodes, and I'm talking about 9 or so a year, to where it was constant trips back and forth to the hospital stays,
Yeah.
doctor's appointments, treatments, like everything. And then, I was very vigilant with her as she was growing up, but once, she moved away from home, she's kind of like, she's got to fuck around and find out. And that's kind of what's happening right now. And I never smoked in the house, never smoked in the car. I no longer smoke cigarettes. I do vape, but um, she picked up the habit of vaping, and I'm like, Kimberly, you've got to stop. Your
Yeah.
lungs cannot handle it. So, um, it's it's a struggle. I think she's seeing now. She's understanding now. So
Yeah.
she's not even a teenager anymore. She's 21, so
Yeah, she
she's out of
grown.
her teens, but
Yeah.
she's she's one of those ones that's kind of got to get spanked before she learns her lesson. But she's 5 years old, she's 21, or she's 83. Lord willing, if I'm here, I'm running. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So.
Try to get Nick Ross to highway. Oh, that's what's up. I think I've spoke to him before on Facebook. Is he from like Ohio or Indiana? Pretty sure.
Oh, Chance is in here.
Shout out Chance.
Mod Squad. Bree is at work. She's kind of going through it right now. She had a little incident a few weeks ago where she stepped on a crack and thought she had broke her foot. They even put her in a cast and everything because the X-ray showed that her foot was indeed broke. On further investigation, having a CT scan found out the foot was not broke. She just had an extra bone in her foot.
Hell yeah.
Bree is an anomaly. And so she got out of the cast. It was just like a sprain or something. But anyhow, it wasn't a few days after that. She's had to rush her mother to the hospital, dealing with some medical issues with her mother and trying to rearrange her life and her schedule to take care of the home front. So everybody send up some prayers for Bree.
Yeah, shout out to everybody that's tuning in, man. If y'all haven't hit the like button, be sure to hit the like button. Thank y'all again for helping us hit 87,000 subscribers today. We're one step closer to that 100,000 and that play button.
Yep.
Which has been the goal for a long time for ChadArmesTV.
And maybe when that happens, I'll finish this room. But until then, this room is going to sit a fourth of the way done, which is the corner that we're in right now.
It works for what we're doing, and I record my music in here too. It does what it needs to do. Does what it needs to do while we got stuff going. It ain't like we ain't got nothing popping, you
and
know.
the thing about it is, I had a thought. Like this weekend, Saturday, I was like, well, Monday, I don't have anything going on Monday. I think I'll finish painting. And so I can get the sound panels up on the wall, move some stuff around. I had plans on y'all opening up the app today to something new. The lie detector determined that was a lie. Or God had different plans for me or something, because I didn't... I'm not touching this room. I'm too tired. J-Hop, don't be texting and driving.
Be careful.
That's when mama mode's going to kick in, even though we're like the same age.
Well, yeah, shout out to 29 people in here. Y'all be sure to hit that like button if y'all haven't. Y'all know how we do it, baby. 22 of you is in here. Or 22 of you have liked it. 29 of you is in here. But, yeah, I'm excited about it, man. I'm excited about what we got going. We've got a lot of interviews already scheduled out. A lot of pods in the can scheduled. Some announcements coming soon about music.
Yes.
From everybody in the camp. So Currently tonight, I think there's some music getting done from some of the homies, some of the Show and Prove guys, and like I said, I recorded some new stuff over the weekend, and I'm gonna be knocking a lot more stuff out here in the future. I already got some dope songs finished, but we took, after Troy and Emmett dropped in February, I really hadn't recorded a lot or written a lot. We've done some here and there. Me and Leroy did a Bad Habits track, and then I've done a couple of sessions here and there, a feature or two. But yeah, man, I'm excited. A lot of dope collabs in the works. A lot of dope solo shit in the works.
Lex and Chad are making music. They are. No, I'm not going this weekend. Primarily because one of our team members is coming into town, and we've got like an 8-hour studio session scheduled for the camp. To try to get that done. Also, a few other things that was already pre-planned and pre-scheduled. So I want to go so bad. My baby girl is going. I think she's going to be there this weekend.
I don't know what show you're talking about.
The one with Jesse Howard in the Ohio.
Oh, okay. Shout out Jesse Howard.
Yeah, New Breed.
Shout out New Breed, yeah.
So, I wish so bad that I could go, for her show so I could be there with her, with Corey, but life has other plans.
Life be life, and
Yeah,
that's what one said.
For real.
When he said it best.
Mm-hmm. Jesse Whitley track.
I never know.
Anything's possible.
Yeah, I got a fire track with Dusty Lee that.
Yeah, I've got a few. I've made a post, and it's on Chad's Instagram and my Instagram both, and it's just got a little clip of it. That was when we were in the Mark Gray's big ass new truck, and he had a system and he was playing it, so that's why it's a little distorted. But
I got one with Dusty. I got one with Lex. Top Dollar. That's 3 years in the making.
Yeah.
Fun fact: the track that I'm putting out with Lex in the near future, whenever it'll be in a couple months, finished, was the second beat I ever bought from Dub 3030. I bought well over 100 beats from Dub in 3 years. It was the second one I bought. The first one I bought is the song me and Worm did, Origami. And then the other beat that me and Lex just finished a song to was supposed to be me, him, and Worm. And obviously it didn't get to happen, but me and Lex have just had that on the back burner for 3 years. And it turned out really dope, man. So that's another one that's finished. So
oh Lord, Nathan, get your stuff done.
Yeah, shout out Nathan, man.
There'll be another live, I promise you.
Yeah, man, we're every Monday night, man. Monday night live, baby.
And the replay,
Yeah, the replay, yeah.
Jaybird, I would say try an alternative, but vaping is no better than cigarettes.
No, it just doesn't stay in your clothes. It's the only difference.
The only thing you don't have to deal with that is horrendous ass smell, and I've definitely got to stop too. It has been a big problem with my sinuses locking up the way that they are.
Yeah.
Which they're better now, but shit.
Yeah. Origami's, yeah, dude. Fucking. That song, I remember when I wrote that verse. Usually I don't ever. I've done so many songs in my 20-something years, bro, that they just run, a lot of them run together. There's a handful of songs that I can remember writing. I remember writing that verse in like the middle of the night. I never have both ear pods in. I always like having one in and one out so I can hear what's going on in case something happens. I had both my AirPods in, and I wrote that verse, and it felt like it was 30 minutes. It was just finding that rhythm, and then, yeah, man. Sometimes it just comes to you like that. It was really late at night, which I never write late at night. This was years ago, 2021, and when I sent it to Worm, I went over to do content, with him the next day after I sent him the beat. He said, "What the hell are you sending me this for? I can't rap. Listen to how fucking hard and fast you rap." I said, "I ain't no rapper." So, bro, you can do it, bro. You can do it.
I think his exact words was, "I don't do that bibbity bobbity shit."
He said, "You can do that bibbity bobbity shit, Bubba. I can't do that bibbity." I said, "Dude, just be Worm, dude. You're fine." And he fucking killed it.
He did.
But it was dope, man. It was dope. It was definitely a curveball to throw Worm.
Oh,
Like fresh out, he ain't rapped in 4 or 5 years, and here comes old Chad Bob. Try this one out. He fucking killed it though.
I don't think
We've had dude. I've had all them Celsius ones. I just don't know. I've had all the vibe ones. This like ocean vibe or whatever. And there's a blue one that I like, but all these primes, like we would see primes everywhere we went, and I'm like, God, I'm tired of looking at these. I tried one.
Y'all tried the bottle.
Yeah,
and you were like, these are
the sports drinks. They're way too sweet. They taste like soup. It's just they're too sweet for me. But then I started seeing the energy drinks, and then I was like, man, I don't like the sports drinks. I'm not gonna like those. And one day I was just like, shit, I'm gonna try a blue one. And I'm like, dude, these are super. That one was fire. And then I just tried all the other ones. This is my favorite one, though. It's just the regular one. It tastes just like a Nas. It is sweet, but it ain't like them prime, like Gatorade, the Gatorade style ones, bro, they're too sweet for me. These aren't that bad. I don't think. Yeah, them prime sports drinks they're just too much, man. I'll just drink a Gatorade. It's just too much. But
they don't ever last long. I said they don't ever last long when you open them up.
Those, no, they're good. They're good.
Yeah, we're just dealing with life, guys. Keeping everybody in line, everybody intact, and trying to figure out what the next move is and how we're moving. And sometimes we have a few curveballs, but
O&E's got some bangers fixing to drop, man.
Yeah.
One's got some bangers.
So if anybody is familiar with TikTok, there was a brother duo that kind of started taking the TikTok age by storm. King Ego and Joy Band. King Ego just recently put out an EP, and O&E's on it on the third song.
It's called Street Talk, yeah.
It's called Street Talk. And when I tell you, they snapped. Breeze in here.
Yes, this right here. Y'all go check that out, dude. King Ego, locals only.
Yep.
It's he's got 6 songs on here, but O&E's on track 3. He's got Joy Band on some songs. He's got YT Eli. He's got Delix. He's got 10 Grizzly, Tennessee Grizzly. Shout out to Ego and shout out to Joy Band.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of dope stuff on there, and you can even lump in with King Ego and Joy Band. You can lump Joe Tyler in with that too. Joe Tyler has been killing it. They've all been collabing and doing stuff like that. And me and Joe got something in the works too. But we did his ChadArmesTV interview a couple of weeks ago, but we've got some music in the works in the next couple of months too. So, yeah, man. Salute to all them guys. They're killing shit right now.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, hellbilly.
You want to tell Bree? What was it? Was it last night or the night before? I fell asleep with the phone in my hand. I was texting Bree.
Oh yeah. Usually it's always how fast is Chad gonna fall asleep? Because anybody that knows me knows I can fall asleep if I'm sitting down. I can fall asleep at the drop of mid conversation. I can. It's almost like I'm not epileptic or nothing, but I can fall asleep easily. She can't. When I tell y'all, the other night we laid down. It was 2 nights in a row. One night we laid down. It was probably 42 seconds. She was asleep.
What were you doing?
I was rubbing on her booty. And she fell asleep. And she started snoring. I was like, damn, okay. So the next night, we're laying there chilling. We're watching TikToks or something. And she's texting Bree. And then, I hear the little noise when mine's on vibrate. But hers is on, like, you can hear the typing and all that. I hear the typing. And then I don't hear nothing for a minute. And I look over and she's going.
Phone's still up.
The phone's like this. She's like in the middle of texting her. She fucking passed out. I'm like, hell yeah.
So then I jumped up this morning and ran down, to my daughter. And me and Bree are texting back and forth. I don't have my glasses. I am driving down the road I'm not necessarily that blind. I can see things. I just can't read shit on my phone. So I was trying to tilt my head and shit to look and see what she was saying so that I could respond. But I was responding back short until I got back here to the house, put my glasses on. I was like, trying to make up for lost text. And, but if I will tell you this, we don't have cicadas here. Where we live at. We're a little north of Nashville. And my kids have been texting me telling me that they have cicadas real bad. And I was like, okay, whatever. A lot of our friends are saying Nashville has cicadas real bad.
Mm-hmm.
When I tell you I killed 100 of them some bitches today, maybe 1,000.
And let's be fair too. They committed suicide. They unalived themselves on your windshield on our trek back and forth.
I mean, I shot down there, and hour split, was there for a little bit. Had a little trouble getting back in the car, and then shot an hour back. But it was pow, 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 pow. I said, well, I could fix this problem if the state of Tennessee would just be like, hey, let her drive.
Hellbilly, that's what's up, man. Works in your playlist top 20. Let's start a rant with Chad. Truck stop bathrooms. Yes. So I spoke about this on an episode of Over the Top we recorded last night. It won't be out for a few weeks because we're banking episodes. And I said it to with the guys yesterday. We'll speak about it on ChadArmesTV right now. Truck stop restrooms, I really feel are the absolute most disgusting places on earth.
Wait a minute. Truck stop, are you talking about rest areas or are you talking about
I'm talking about truck stop gas station bathrooms.
What are you talking about? Love's?
Yes,
and
1,000%. That's what I'm talking about.
We always go to those.
I know that, but they're the grossest bathrooms ever.
Oh.
Yeah. Truck stop ones are. And I'll tell you why. Truckers don't give a fiddler's fuck, bro. They don't. I went in there to pee yesterday. I went in there to get an apple juice and a honey bun for a snack for the pod. We're just going to be podcasting for a couple hours. So I go take a piss. There is a man that is at least 6'6", an older man, gray hair. And you can tell he's a truck driver. He's sitting there pissing or trying to piss. I don't know if his prostate's letting him. I don't know what's happening. He's just ripping farts. I'm talking about one after the other. There's 4 toilets that are closed, everybody's in there, and everybody's just shitting water. You just hear everybody shitting water. It smells like the end of the world in this bathroom.
Oh my God.
I'm just trying to piss. There's a guy on the other urinal of mine doing just hawking up loogies in the toilet. I'm like, get me out of here, dude. I just want to wash my hands and go and get my snack and get the fuck out of Dodge. I go over to wash my hands. I have to wait because these fucking truckers are... calm down. I have to wait because these nice trucking people, they just nobody cared about anybody else in there. I was waiting for them. They were just conversating by the sinks. One of them was like washing his arms and shit in it. I'm like, isn't there a shower for this? So they finally noticed that other people exist and they're trying to wash their hands. This bathroom don't even have regular soap in it. It's got that soap that you see at the tire shops with all the grit in it.
Oh.
And I'm just like, oh God, bro. It smells so awful in this bathroom. Salute to all the truckers in the world. But y'all know how to fuck up a bathroom. Boy, I tell you, like it was like third world in there, dude.
I mean, I guess it's different for females, you know,
100%,
obviously.
yeah.
But I prefer to go to the bigger places like that you can go and there's multiple, like, stalls and stuff. You don't have to, like, sit around and wait. When we go to, like, we're traveling and we stop at a small gas station that literally has one bathroom, like a unisex bathroom and or, like, one girl, one guy bathroom, and you have to wait, that freaks me out.
Oh, the wait. Again, the amount of times I've almost shit my pants trying to go into a gas station bathroom, 25 to 30 in my lifetime. There's 75 times I've almost shit my pants trying to find a bathroom. Oh. And there's only been once where it happened. But like what she was saying, when you're driving and you have to pull off at a gas station you're not familiar with and you don't know if it's a one-shot bathroom. 9 times out of 10, when I have to go to the bathroom, it's a one-shot bathroom and somebody's in it. And you're just, I mean, then what? What do you got to do? You just have to do the, well, hopefully I won't shit myself. And then you have to wonder, God, what am I fixing to walk into? You know what I mean? Like somebody just opened their butt and just sprayed it all over the wall. Like nobody cares about those bathrooms. Those memes that everybody posts about, these are truck stop bathrooms or gas station bathrooms, and it's somebody like standing on the wall, like shitting all over the place. That's what it's like, man. And this is a newer Love's, but you would have thought that, I mean, and it was so crowded in there. And it was a Sunday at like 5:30. But
welcome to my world.
They were having battle shits.
Battle shits?
And King Lonis had a good point. He said they're shitting water because they got something off that roller grill at a gas station 10 miles back in the road. They hit one of them roller hot dogs like Tony likes to get. You have to be a different breed of human to go grab one of those that's been sitting there for a minute. Tony will eat one. He will get one.
I know, he told me.
Yeah.
I was like, nah.
Yeah.
Not me.
But yeah, shout out to bathrooms though.
Welcome to my world, guys.
Hey.
Bathrooms are comical adventures.
They are. I mean, if you really break it down, think about how funny it is about other grown people going to the bathroom. Like, think if you really break it down to the core of it, it's fucking funny hearing somebody shitting. It is.
Yeah.
And it's just like we just do it because it's just what we have to do. But if you really think about it, it's fucking hilarious. Somebody's sitting down and shitting and all those funny noises are coming out. I'm telling y'all, everybody was shitting water yesterday in that bathroom. 4 different people. They were trying to one-up each other. I don't fly. I haven't flown, but I'm willing to bet the really big airports, I bet those bathrooms are horrific.
God damn it.
What?
Jail call. I'll be back.
Well, alrighty. But yeah, that's kind of what the business is. What the business is. But yeah, dude, it was an experience for sure. Oh, dude, wait. J-Hop said the bus stop bathroom in Nashville by the municipal. See, yeah, dude. Public restrooms in general are terrifying, okay? Let's just call it for what it is. Public restrooms are horrifying to have to use in the first place. But even more horrifying if you have to number 2. Because you have zero, especially if you're not, it's a place you're not familiar with, if you're out of state, if you're out of town. Rest stops are horrible. I can't do rest stop bathrooms. The Roach Coach, yeah, dude, for sure. Condo side, yeah, for sure. Like, and you know, like, it's tough, man. It's tough. What's really tough is if you go into a bathroom that has one of the keys, like the keys, like you can't. Yeah. Like it's 1997. Here's a key with a fucking parking cone attached to it. Go have a fucking good time getting into the bathroom, bitch. You may or may not catch dysentery. Yes, dude. Miss Elizabeth figure for the over the top set. Free Mel's mom. Mel would say no, don't. Blind Squad, what up? What's up, Jess from South Kakalaki? Yeah, this gift and membership stuff, I don't know how to do it. I mean, I don't know why it doesn't pop up anymore. I mean, they're enabled. Get to hang with some of the best, bro. Oh yeah, man, it's cool, man. It's cool to get to do what I do for a living, man. You know, of course, I've worked 20 years and didn't make nothing off of it, and to be able to make at least enough to pay my bills now, well, I don't have to do retail or factory work, man. You know, and I don't do it for the money anyway. I just do it to be able to survive, but I do it for the love of it. But it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. I've had opportunities to do a lot of cool things and hang out, meet a lot of cool people, and work with a lot of cool people, and it's definitely inspiring, you know. Possibly, oh yeah, dude. Yeah, it turned out great, man. Salute to DJ C does, salute to Squints. RP Worm. Oh yeah, Jam, yeah. Shout out Jam, dude. Dude is a trip, man. Such a good dude. Such a good dude, man. Just a good old boy, son. You know what I mean? He just wants to see everybody win, dog. He's just excited to be a part of what's going on, man. He didn't ever think that doing what he's doing, people would ever listen to it or like it. You know what I mean? Which he said that in some interviews with him that I've done. That when we asked him about how do you feel about hitting 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, and he don't even know what to compare it to because he don't know about it. You know what I'm saying? He was just like, man, I didn't think anybody would like my or listen to my stuff or share it or, you know. So the fact that one person has, everything else is just, you know what I mean, extra at this point. So he's taking it in stride, dog. He's learning every day, you know. And he's just a fan of people and a fan of the music, being able to create it with people that he likes, you know. How'd I find Jam, bro? I mean, my buddy Lex Top Dollar and a legend, a Nashville rap legend, Pistol. He lives in Atlanta now, but he shares a lot of stuff on Instagram. Him and Lex both shared a clip of Jam Wayne's drip video from TikTok. And I just see this white dude rapping, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm looking at. And I told Jam and Banks this. But I'm like, dude, it's dope, but I don't know if it's for real. I don't know if dude's just fucking around. I don't know if he's serious. but I need to figure out where I can see the full video. So I looked up on YouTube, and then it had an Instagram handle on the YouTube description. It was a private Instagram account. I message it, they get back to me, and I kind of tell them what I do. And I mean, I'd love to interview you or talk with you, you know, just kind of learn more about you because I like that song. But that was back at the beginning of January. And when I went down there, me and Chance went down there. Chance Grows Biz in the chat. And they were shooting the video to No Problems the first time I met Jam. He was performing a scene from No Problems when we pulled up, and he had no idea who I was. And he'd never been interviewed before. He wasn't used to cameras being in his face. You know what I mean? But he rolled with it, and he's still learning that stuff, you know. But he's become a very close personal friend, and you know, he's a really good dude, man. Like, really good dude. He's been writing raps. He performed open mics years ago in like Gadsden area. You know what I mean? Like when he was younger. He's only 2 years older than me. He's 42. People think he's like 60. He's 2 years older than me. But yeah, man, he's been writing for his his whole life. He didn't think anybody would like what he did, so he just worked. He's a brick mason. Now he does like nuclear power plant stuff. Very skilled in the rock and block with like the brick mason stuff. And he's just done that his whole, his adult life. You know, he's got 2 kids. You know, he's just old country boy, man. They did Drip. Him and Banks had known each other for years. They did those 2 videos years ago. Jamwayne didn't even know how to put them out. He didn't have his own YouTube channel. He just shot the videos and just thought they'd magically appear on the internet, like he said in the interview. They shot the Drip video just for the hell of it. They were like, you want to do another one? I'm in town for a while. They shot Drip. Banks uploaded a clip of it on TikTok and it blew up. That's what that is. That's, writing a book. Man, I don't know if I'd ever write a book. Mine would always be like documentary. You know what I mean? Mine's always been about visuals. You know what I mean? But that's what my version of a book would be. The Chaddy Bobby story, you know. But yeah, Chance has been with me every time I went down there but once. Been down there 5 times, I think. 4 or 5 times. J-Hop pulled up one day when we shot the video for Got 'Em Mad. J-Hop pulled up to give me the sign. So shout out J-Hop. J-Hop got to meet Jambo. You know what I mean? From Florida. What's up? But yeah, that's the story. That's the story of how I linked up with Jamwayne, though. But I know a lot of people they thought that, he came out of nowhere, which it looks as if he did, but he's not just somebody. This dude really knows how to rap. Like, he's been rapping for years. Just because he hasn't been rapping in the public eye. Do y'all understand how many rappers similar to Jam, like skill-wise, that I know that have never recorded in a booth? They just don't love it enough. They don't want to do it enough, you know what I mean, to do it like that. But they write. I've worked with people over the years that were just as cold as me rapping. They just didn't care enough to want to, you know what I'm saying? But that's what a lot of people don't understand is like, man, and salute to Jam because he's getting to live out like what he's always wanted to do at the age that he's at. And that's what the beauty of this is that 10 years ago, they'd have said, I'm way too old to rap, 40 years old. And not just me, but anybody my age. Now, I'm able to do rap music. And I'm personally always going to just do rap music. I love all styles of music. But rap is what I love. That's what I always want to do. That's what I'm always going to do is rap, you know. And I salute everybody that does more than that. I'm just all about rapping, man. I just love rapping, dog. So... it's just cool to see, to be able to do what we do at the age that we do it, you know. And I go back and forth a lot about, do I want to rap anymore? And then, you know, or should I just stick to the interviews? And then I'm like, let's do both. You know, and then it just takes a studio session with O&E. We write a song from scratch to a Coco beat, shout out Coco, for the next collab project. We just wrote it in studio. Keep in mind, I haven't really wrote anything for myself in months. That's all it took, bro. Now I've recorded 3 solo songs. Got another 3 or 4 that I'm working on. Like, it just takes that little spark sometimes for me. But that's what's up, Fats McSwain. Some people can't just rap. Right. Yeah, and there's all different forms of it, man. Like, there's people that can write their ass off. They can write raps, they can write country, they can write, but they can't perform it. You know what I'm saying? Then there's people that can perform the hell out of music, they just can't write it. And then you have people that can do both, you know? So it's a cool thing, man. It's just like any other art. You know, there's people, I'm sure it's the same way with painting or drawing or, you know what I mean, sculpting or anything like that. Anytime you create something from scratch, producing, you know, making beats. Yes. So me, I have to have the beat. There's a lot of my buddies that can write raps and then they find beats to go around it. I can do that if I have to, but I don't like doing that. I like listening to the beat, writing to the beat so I can format. One of my biggest things that I feel like is my biggest strength is like my ability, my cadence. My cadence and my punchlines, you know. And it's hard to find the cadence if you're writing without a beat, in my opinion. So that's how I do it.
I'm back, guys. Jail call. Um, no, parts guy, do not free my mom. No.
Yeah, that's what I was telling him. Yeah,
it's a bad situation, guys. I actually have somewhat peace, but not entirely. Now I'm forced to play cleanup. My house has $100,000 worth of damage. My house that I bought and paid for, that they were living in. Jesus Christ.
What?
And what is it? Just the conversation I just had with her on the phone.
Oh, is it bad? Universally loved. Has anyone ever dissed you on a track or tried beef? No, nobody ever has, man. And and I've never done that with anybody. And I'm nothing but nice to everybody, bro. So
there's
I don't.
There's an old, not an old saying, but there's just a saying. Chad Arms is protected like Allstate, so it doesn't ever get that far. Plus, Chad doesn't.
Yeah, I work with everybody, bro.
He doesn't. You know, at the end of the day, if A and B have a problem, he doesn't get in the middle of it. He doesn't let either A or B bash the other. Like, that's not what he's about. Like, he's just genuine to everybody that he meets. If he's for you, he's for you. He's not for you because of somebody else, and everybody knows that. So it's been fun.
Oh, dude, some of these dudes, J-Hop, yeah, some of these dudes, man, they have trouble. They have a completely different beat in their head when they're in their headphones when they're writing and rapping. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I haven't had anybody ever come at me or anything because I mean, I don't put off that energy, and I don't. Not that some people don't put off energy and still get dissed, and I'm not saying I can't. It's not allowed or anything because somebody could easily do it if they wanted to. But everybody that knows me knows that my energy's nothing but positive. So if people want to take that route, then you know, salute to them.
I think there was one person one time that said that they was going to do that, and they were blatantly told that they were going to get beat up every time they were seen. So, still holds true to this day.
Plus, I mean, I can rap, man. So it's like, you know, nobody's ever tried to diss me or anything, but if anybody ever did, and I entertained the fact of returning fire on music when it's just rap on rap, I can really rap, bro. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you never know. Like I'm one of the best rappers out here doing it. And I say in the genre, I didn't even put myself in country rap. That's what everybody says I'm in.
He's a rapper.
It's because I'm from the South and I make rap music. That's fine. And I interact with a lot of people in the genre. So if that's what they want to put me in, that's fine. I'm a rapper, bro. If y'all want to say I'm country rap, that's fine. I don't say that. I'm a rapper.
Just one fact. I never went with Chad to Alabama. A couple of the times I was sick. I didn't meet Jam until he came up here. Shoot a music video.
On a bitch.
On a bitch. With Bo Sparks and Dusty. That's when I met Jam for the first time.
Skip, I ain't got a diss Don because me and him got a song dropping in probably the next 60 days. I finished it yesterday. I can get Donnie to come out the house to rap. Chad Bob can get old Don can come on out and rap, dude. We got a dope ass song.
Yeah, Chad Bob is one of a small amount that could get Donnie Green to come out of retirement. And he always, every time Chad sends him something, he calls and he says, "Ah, damn it, man. I said I wasn't going to do this shit no more." I like that, though. I'm going to cook something up.
Right. Oh, Leroy's a different beast, bro.
Yeah,
Leroy.
I just had a conversation with my son, and let me tell you.
People, if Leroy ever gets pissed off and wants to rap about it, Leroy's he's a different breed, y'all. I'm telling y'all. I've been doing this a long time. I've been doing this a very long time. Leroy Biggs is a different animal if he's pissed off. I'm telling you. So yeah, shout out Leroy.
I think Leroy's coming to the house on Wednesday.
Leroy, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna try to have a writing session with old son. Why did I drop the CW name? Okay, so 2007, MySpace era. We're gonna go back in the time machines. 17 years ago, Dre. Okay. Leroy was 8. Just to give you an idea how long ago this was. Somebody hit me up on MySpace that said they were going to sue me because they had the intellectual property rights to the name C-Dub. It was some DJ or something. And I was starting to gain traction in 2007 time frame. I had done some, at this time, me and Jelly had done maybe 7 songs. Jelly was locked up when this was going on. 07, 08-ish time. But me and him still kept in contact. Dude hits me up, tells me about this. And I had already wanted to change my name because there was 10 million C-Dubs rapping. And people kept confusing me with like CWB. And salute to them, but I wasn't CWB. I was C. My name was, it was just an unoriginal name. When I first started rapping, I was like, I'll go by C-Dub because that's what people called me in school. Chad Rose, C-Dub, whatever. So yeah, that was kind of, I was like, man, this dude's talking about suing me. I don't own the rights to this name, and I already want to change it. Let me just go by my name. Can't nobody say I can't use my name. You know what I mean? So 2008, I switched to Chad Arms. The first album under Chad Arms was Mr. Nice Guy, 2008.
And then at some point during that time, you graduated to Chaddy Bobby.
Chaddy Bobby. So Chaddy Bobby was 2009. I was in the studio recording a song, and it was called Chaddy Bobby because Talladega Nights had been out for maybe a year or two, and it was one of my favorite. Will Ferrell's still one of my favorite comedic actors, right? So I watched the hell out of Ricky Bobby, the movie Talladega Nights, and it was when I was going through this phase where everybody was buying that jewelry. Everybody was buying jewelry, and most everybody that was buying it out of the mall. There was a very small percentage. I don't care what people tell you. There was a very small percentage of people that was wearing real jewelry that were rappers in 2008, 7, 8 to 12. I'm just going to say it like that. There's a lot of rappers wearing jewelry that wasn't 100% legit. And I had a big ass, gaudy, stupid looking chain on, and I said it looked like a racetrack. They called me Chaddy Bobby or something stupid. And it just stuck. But it was a joke. It wasn't even, I wasn't trying to name myself that. I did a song called that just as a joke, and it stuck.
And that's what everybody refers to him as. Warren referred to him as Chaddy Bobby.
Chatty Bobathan. He called me Chatty Poo DiBiase.
Yep.
Yeah, there was a lot of them.
Jelly. It doesn't, matter via text, via phone call, via link up. He is Chatty Bobby.
Yeah.
And he even, in some of his interviews, he said the same thing too. So.
Yeah. Chatty Bobby's my favorite. Yeah. Yeah, and I still, it's funny, like my buddy Brandon E's daughter, she said, Dad, he told me yesterday at the podcast that, he said, Jagger came up to me and asked me, she said, do I call Uncle Chad Chatty Bobby? He said, you call him if you want to, you can call him Chatty Bobby. It was just funny.
J-Hop, middle of the mall shit, absolutely.
Bruh, facts, dude. I've said it. Oh, and I can joke about this because, I mean, it is what it is, bro. This was back. I mean, now you're talking 14 years ago, bro. This is when gaudy was what everybody was doing. It was during the years of like 07 to 2012. That 5-year period was the white tee, big ass shirts, big ass jewelry, big ass sunglasses, oversized clothes. Like that's just what the time frame was. And that middle of the mall shit was legit. There was a handful of people that was wearing real jewelry. I'm not saying people weren't, but the majority of us didn't have it like that. So we had to just make it work with what it was, you know what I mean? And I joke about it now because it's all part of my story, right? But yeah, it was funny looking back at it now. That's what's up, Nate. Chaddy, Jesus loves you. Well, shout out to that, man. No, so Dub 3030 produced the song me and Lex got in the works. Facts, yeah. D4L days, exactly, dude. Franchise boys, swag surfing, like that's the era. That we're old. I'm old. That's just what the era was, though, man. Soulja Boy Tell 'em was just popping off. Like all that shit was what it was, man. And you got to think. I mean, at this time, 2007, 23 years old, 24 years old. I'm Leroy's age, and we're doing 8 shows a month in the Nashville surrounding areas. Like, and these are all shows that we weren't getting paid for. We were doing. They were all showcase type things. You could rent the place and get the door, but you just hoped you broke even because you didn't. I mean, it was all hand to hand. There was MySpace. That was it. Twitter didn't come out until 2009, and then Instagram was after that. Facebook was only for college students up until like MySpace was ending.
Yeah.
It was just a different time frame. But golly, you got to think, man. I've got almost 1,000 songs in my catalog currently that you can go stream. I mean, that time frame, I put out so many mixtapes and albums, and that's when it was 20, 25 songs a CD, because it was all CD stuff. I didn't even get a song on digital platforms until 2010. And it was just iTunes. You could only put it up on iTunes. Somebody was like, put your album on iTunes. I had no clue what iTunes was. I didn't have an Apple iPhone. Like, do I have a favorite microphone? No, man, I don't. I couldn't even tell you the name of the one. The one I got is just an AKG. It's just a cool little condenser mic. But
each one of our engineers and our producers, they all have preferences. I do know that. I have witnessed that being in the studio with like Dub and Sam Rothstein. Like they all have preferences, And if you ask them about a mic, they're like, this one, this one, this one. So.
Well, no, like when I go to Rothstein's so cold. He's got like a Rolodex you can go through, and he can make his mic sound like 30 or 40 other different ones. So.
So, in the midst of the psychosomatic drama that's been going on in my life, mom in jail, mom in psych ward, mom in jail, child is struggling to breathe. I've been trying to get things done. My Christmas tree is still up, by the way. If anybody wants to know, it's the end of May. Christmas tree still up with the 1,000 ornaments on it. I started playing around with shirts. So this was one.
Fire. How fire is that, y'all? Those are really dope.
And then
this one right here though is different though. Okay, so tell them what this one was before you.
This is just a black.
Just the OG.
Show and prove original with the white text.
Yeah. Look at that thing. That thing jumped back, son. Look how fire that looks. That looks like somebody professionally did that shit to me. Like, I thought that shit looks cool.
So, I was going to dye the bleach spots pink and just see, but Chad seems to like this. So.
Well, no, but I mean, yeah, you could if you want to dye it pink, like it's yours. Like,
but that's what we're.
But that shit's fuego to me, dude. They both are, but that one, that black, like the way the bleach made those spots look on that one, that shit makes it look rustic. Shit looks fire.
Yeah, so I've been piddling. Trying to fiddle.
Yeah.
On top of working 6 days a week and also getting my, taking care of the house too. Had a hailstorm. Just so happens there were 4 vehicles up here on the property. I was not here. I was in the next town at work. Grandfather's truck had right at $8,000 worth of damage. They went ahead and totaled it out. They're letting him keep his truck. Chad's car's probably totaled, and so is the truck. So
hell yeah,
we'll find that out this week. Insurance adjuster's coming. I have 4 roofs on this property. All 4 of them have hail damage. So, in the midst of all the craziness in my life, I'm collecting insurance checks. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Here's something else too that's coming up on the channel soon. Podcast episode and ChadArmesTV interview with Bez Believe.
Yes.
I say that to say, what would you guys think about what do you guys think about ChadArmes Bez Believe collabing on a track? What would y'all think? Would y'all like to see that? Shout out to Bez. Look, so Bez Believe's pod, him and his wife was on the podcast with me and Squints. Dope episode. That'll drop before the interview will. My interview with him is dope as well. We talk about similar stuff, but then we go much more deep dive into his catalog, him growing up, what's going on recently with him doing the industry diss track, all that stuff. Bez is a really good dude, bro. Like, it's the first time we met him in North Carolina last year briefly. We were both at a show. He was setting a merch table up. We were setting ours up. We dapped each other up and said, "What's up?" Mm-hmm. Bez is a really good dude, man. And I don't know. I just thought it was cool. I'm glad, and I said that because we haven't had him on ChadArmesTV before. So, did you see Bez's new diss track? He's got another new diss track? Nuh-uh.
Or the one where he went in on a lot of people.
No, he dropped a video today, and I don't know if it's a diss track.
Nate O said, bump them PPE loads, weekend, them insurance checks. The amount of money that I pay in insurance, here, my other house, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I have 6 vehicles. Papa has 2. Chad has 2. The amount of money that we pay in insurance, we fixing to collect. We're gonna pay for it later, but we're gonna collect. Oh yeah, that one.
No, he's got a new one.
Oh.
No, I have to check it out. Salute to Bez. But Bez was, I mean, super good, like energy, like really kind, really respectful, appreciative. You know what I mean? Just a good. I mean, that was my. Like I said, we had an interaction last year at a show, and but it was in passing.
Mm-hmm.
You know. And we speak about him catching flack online from when he does the political stuff, or when he speaks about that. But oh yeah, for sure, the agricultural business, man. He moved up to Michigan and he's booming in Michigan. You know, what I mean, he's doing his damn thing with the agricultural research, is what he likes to call it. But I mean, it's legal as can be up there, bro. And we talk about him, moving because he's Florida, all his life, and then he's most recently he's in Michigan now, which is a lot different than Florida. Just I'm sure in the way that the culture is there, and just the weather. I mean, the weather is completely different. No, for sure, NATO. We can do that. Cold as shit, yeah.
Bree said it's funny because I met him at the show with y'all, and he was chill, respectful. Others have told me different, and I'm like, he don't like you. That's why. Well,
yeah, I mean he
it was different, us meeting them too, because we were like, we thought it was going to be something, weird, but.
But my thing is, bro, I've been doing this long enough to know. I judge a person off of my interactions with that person. Okay. There's people that probably have met me on a day where I wasn't nice, Chad. Not that I'm mean. That may feel a certain way about about me. Like they had met me and I wasn't what they were hoping it would. You know what I'm saying? Like, and everybody has off days and stuff like that. So I just judge people off of my
personal
experiences and interactions with them. So the interaction we had with Bez was super chill, super cool. The content's good, you know what I mean? So, oh, Luke's got one with Bez, dope.
Nate said he's the one that shot Tim's.
No, for sure. Yeah, they look good, dude.
She's been trying to get them through people's heads.
You can't. Some stuff you just can't get through anybody's heads, and people can think what they want to think. I mean, you're free to feel how you want to feel about anything or anybody. But doing what I do, being involved in the music entertainment like we are, like, and me, it's a two-sided coin because it's from the music artist side and it's from the podcast interviewer side. Those are completely different lanes. They're with the same people, but when I tell y'all, it's not collabing with somebody on a song is not the same as interviewing them. I mean, clearly, or getting them on a podcast, like that's totally different. So, it's but salute to him. Salute to his wife. She was nice. They got their son and he's just doing his thing, man. And you can love Best Believer, you can hate him, but you cannot say that dude can't rap, and you cannot say that dude ain't no hustler. You can't say either one of them.
No.
You know what I mean? So. And that dude's got songs. He's got a song with Lil Wayne finna come out. He talked about that on the pod. Yeah, he's got a song with he's got a couple of songs with Gucci that's out. He's got one with. He's got a lot of dope collabs, bro. Multiple ones with Bubba Sparks. He's got a lot of, several with Gates from back in the day. That's how I found out about him, was through Kevin Gates. Him and Kevin Gates did a song in 2016 and it blew up.
Chaddy is as cool as the other side of the pillow. Hell yeah.
Facts. Hell yeah, son. What time do we gotta go do that?
Just whenever we're done with this.
All right.
Yeah, whenever we're done. Oh. Leroy's live said about to record with one.
Oh yeah, he's
y'all want to hear this funny story? I don't know how many of you follow us on other social media platforms, but there was a situation, and they posted. I was taking video and pictures of the guys in the studio last week, and posted them, and somebody said, "Where y'all record at?" One, we're not fixing to tell you where we're at when we're there. It's not. We don't throw out that free advertisement. Secondly, I don't have to tell you nothing. So I was like, the place where all my people be, just very generic response. This person got mad at me. Just mad in general. Motherfucker, be mad. Okay? Because I don't owe you nothing. Especially not that. Leroy and one are my shooters. Mine too.
Well, I'll add one more to that.
Yeah.
And his name starts with a T. And ends with a K. Shout out to my guy.
Yep.
But yeah, no, salute to them. They're getting some stuff done up there, the studio, and Leroy's gonna be back on his rap shit, which I'm hype as fuck about. We're gonna get Bad Habits 2 finished. The issue that me and Leroy are having with Bad Habits 2, we have 5 songs from Bad Habits 2 that we recorded almost 2 years ago. Actually, they were 2 years ago. One of them was 3 years ago. So that was before Leroy had his issue with his OD. Like, the songs are dope, and I don't think y'all will think they're dated. But me and him are like, should we redo them? You know what I mean? So we're trying to figure out what we're going to do. But they're really dope songs. But it won't take us long. It's just a couple of sessions, and we'll have Bad Habits 2 finished. But that's kind of what we're going through with that stuff, because while the songs are dope, Leroy's different than he was then.
Well, yeah. It's almost like the beast has been awoken. But too, like, having the guys and us being such a close, tight-knit family, like, they all want to work with each other. So, each one of them have multiple projects going on. Leroy and Twack and City, one and Leroy, one and Chad and Leroy. Everybody's got solo stuff. So there's multiple projects. Ten's got solo, plus, feature stuff. Legacy's got solo, plus feature stuff. Chucky as well. So, there's a lot of moving parts to this. So, oh, Tammy loves the tie-dye. Yep. And this was the only white. I had to dig in my... I have 2 closets, a dresser, 4 totes, and a laundry basket with folded up shirts in it. So I have every color design that we've ever put out of these, plus extras, and this was the only white one that I had. It was a run that we did a while back, white with black print. And white shirts, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you solely wash them with bleach. It doesn't matter. Something always gets on them. Something always rubs up against them. And I think that I had wore that shirt and wore something over it, and the dye from that kind of like rubbed off on it and kind of made it look dingy. So I was like, oh, there's no jumping this back, because I had tried to like soak it in bleach, nothing worked. So I was like, let me put some color on it, and it was either that or pink. And because it had already had black print on it, I was like, let me go with that. I love wearing white shirts, but if I buy a white shirt for an outfit or something, it is a one-time use and it's a wrap. There's no going back to it. So, because it's like, even if you try to be careful, you just walk outside and then a bird shits on you after it just ate some berries. So then your fucking shirt's ruined. Or you have a nosebleed and then your shirt's ruined. It's always something with a white shirt.
Yeah, I don't fuck with white shirts anymore, man. Black tee down, son.
Yeah.
Tall black tees, son. That's all I need.
I do have extra larges left. He's coming this weekend, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we'll just have them in the car.
Yeah, I'll see what extra larges we have left.
I have several. I have a I don't know what size tote that is, but it's one of the biggest totes that you can buy, full of merch. There's a lot of fucking shirts in there. So, in the event that anybody wants any show improved shirts, hit Chad up. I don't have any OGs left. I did find that out today. I don't have any OGs left, but I got several other colors.
And if you pre-ordered any of the 3 new designs, they'll be shipping within the first 10 days of June. They'll ship out, and so.
FYI, if anybody sees me wearing my I tried shirt every day for the remainder of the year, as long as I'm going through this shit, y'all just mind your business. Understand that I wash it, but I'm going to wear that damn shirt every day, because that was one of the things I just wanted to say on the phone with the jail call. I tried. Like, what do you want me to do? My kid's trying to die, and my mom's wondering if she's got money on her books. Priorities. I'm going with priorities first. I wore my camo S&P every time I wash it. I tried. Yep.
I tried. I tired.
Yeah, I need that too.
I'm fucking fumes. I'm on fumes, son.
I took a nap and slept so damn hard for, what was it, 2.5 hours?
Yeah, I slept for like 45 minutes and I was up.
I was physically sore. I was sleeping so hard.
Yeah.
So
I was listening to beats, just laying in the bed, like I was up. And I couldn't go back to sleep. Naps always fuck me up too. They make me feel worse when I take a nap. Is anybody else like that in the chat? Like, if y'all take a nap during the day, do you feel worse or more like lethargic after a nap? Or I've never been one of those people that takes a nap and feels refreshed ever.
It's David and Jonna.
Do what?
It's Relentless Hope.
Oh, what up? Relentless Hope in the building. Y'all be sure to check out their new podcast. They got 2 episodes out. It's really dope.
I need to get with y'all too, because I have some days off coming up in July, and I might need to try to jump on y'all's podcast, because I got some stuff. I got stories too. I could just unleash. Chad's song that he wrote, the Let Me Drown video, the one with my daughter in it. If you go back and listen to the lyrics, every bit of that is 100% true. That is my life, summed up in a song. And I think I'm getting to the point in my life where I just want to unleash. I need to I need to let go. Oh,
Any older mixtape recommendations? You talking about of me or just in general? Like rap in general?
this one's Chad's favorite. Whoop. Color will be better there.
Oh man, older mixtapes, man. 2 Chainz, True Religion. One of my favorite mixtapes of all time. Any of the old Lil Wayne Gangsta Grills, 1000%. Young Jeezy, Trap or Die, one of the best mixtapes ever. I'm different than people from down here. I liked Dipset, so a lot of their old mixtapes.
See, Bree, you're a girl's girl. I know.
But yeah. Skip, I don't know. They used to have their albums on streaming. I don't know if they still are though. I'm not sure. It was called True Religion, TRU Religion. It's like him like at a urinal. Like it's from like 2011. I think you can find it on Apple Music though. And Spotify and all that. Because a lot of those Dat Piff mixtapes back in the day, Dat Piff disappeared. It's gone. It went out of business. So you can't even find a lot of those anymore unless they've uploaded them to streaming platforms. But I know that one's on there because I have it on my library.
Okay, cool. So Slim, you said you listen to that with your wife at least once a week. When we went to the Redneck Rave, Tom Ski Mask was there. Uh, and they're like brothers. And he told Chad, he said, I don't listen to rap like that, but I listen to that song multiple times a day. And I told him, I said, that song is about my life. And he turned around and looked at me and he said, really? And I said, every bit of it's true. And he said, and I said, in the YouTube video, I said, that's my daughter. And he was like, oh my God. So, I just seen that we just hit 593,000 views on YouTube. So that's a big thing for us, anyways. And I told Chad today, y'all probably can't hear that, but there's a train that runs all the way through my county. Doesn't matter where you live at in the county, you hear the train. It's somewhere. That train has been the bane of my existence today.
Skip, that's the Spotify page for Top Dollar. That's got their albums and stuff on it. Lex and Bravo and them. I don't know if you use Spotify, but it's on Spotify. I don't know about Apple Music. Apple Music, there's some of my albums that aren't on Apple Music anymore, and they can't tell me why. It's on Spotify, it's on Amazon, it's on everything else, but it's Apple Music. One of my Baker's Dozen albums isn't on there.
Mm-hmm.
Something else random isn't on there, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
Rapaholic, yeah. I had an album called Rapaholic for sure. 2007, yeah. That was the last album under C-Dub before I switched my name to Chad Arms. Rapaholic, yeah. Salute to everybody that's in here, man. If y'all hadn't hit the like button, be sure to do that. Like I said, we got some stuff dropping this week. We got my boy Murph from Outlaw Dynamics interview dropping on Wednesday.
That is also who I gotta get my hands free, guys. That is who did these slate pieces for us.
Yeah, so he's got a really dope story. Dude did time in the penitentiary in Iowa. He protected a mob boss while he was in there. He's got a lot of those ties, and his interview is really dope, man. He's a very interesting person. That's dropping Wednesday. Friday, new episode of I Got Some Shit to Say, the podcast. I want to say it's with Avriana the Personality, who's a personality here in Nashville, in the rap, in a hip hop scene in Nashville. Her and Squints did a really cool sit down. And then Saturday is a new interview with Leroy Biggs, and it's dropping on the 1 year anniversary of him overdosing, May 25th. So really dope interview, like a 30-minute interview with Leroy. And like I said, I'm gonna have hopefully within the next 5 to 6 days, the Redneck Rave epic vlog will be out on the channel. We posted just clips from it, just because there was so much footage that I have to sift through. Squint's got all the footage over to me that, in addition to ours, I'm piecing it all together now. So be on the lookout for that. A lot of cool footage.
Nate, it's called "Let Me Drown." Song that Chad did. No, Slim, you're fine. I appreciate that. I'm glad that she likes it as much as she does. Cumberland Bridge naked.
Oh yeah, he's talking about LG and all the Dope City Boys music. That's what I'm saying. There's so much classic Nashville mixtape and rap stuff that's not anywhere to be found because it was before streaming and it never made it to streaming. You know, Lido being one of my favorite artists ever. There's a ton of some of my favorite stuff of Lido's is not on streaming platforms. I've been able to put it on my Apple Music through moving it through my iTunes because it's mixtapes that I bought over the years. But like, there's the same with Jelly. Same, I mean,
Yeah, Jelly has several albums that are lost. That you find a random person that's like, oh, I have this. So, but that being said, I'm fixing to go annihilate about 1,000 cicadas. I don't know if they fly at night though.
Cicadas come out at night.
Yeah. So, I mean, I wiped some out. I helped. I helped the human race because they are. I went to get in the car and one was like on the ground hopping around and it was squawking at me, and I was standing there and I told Chad, I was like, I can't. And he was like, just step over it. It's fine. Get in there. And about that time, it jumped and headbutted the back of my leg. And I was like, oh my God, if this thing gets in my car, it's a wrap. I would have drove through the building. It would have been bad. I don't do bugs.
No. Well, we appreciate y'all, man. Y'all be sure to stay tuned. New music on the way. A bunch of content on the way. Some dope stuff's going to be happening this weekend. They're going to get a lot of cool content from that too. So just stay tuned. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe. Again, thanks for 87,000 subscribers. We hit that today while we started the stream. We hit it right before the stream started. So again, we're one step closer to that 100K. Let's keep the going, keep the momentum going. And y'all have a good rest of the night, man.
Tell a friend.
For sure.
We'll be back. Hopefully nothing crazy happens next week.
Hopefully not.
But if it does, it'll be a hell of a story, I promise you.
Yeah. Peace.
Doses.